Hey, it's Chris again with C&H Auto Accessories coming from sunny and hot Margate, Florida. And today we got one of those most popular trucks with a really popular cover. But before we get into that, if you have questions, that is our telephone number. Feel free to call the store. You can ask for the general manager, John, who's behind the camera, myself, Chris, or any of our staff is here to answer your questions. That being said, come on, John, what do we have here? Well, we got a GMC Denali. This is the 2400. This is the not the long bed, which is 8 foot. It's a 6'9", but it's a pretty long bed. And this is the Revolver X4S. Now, if you take a good look, I want you to notice how low profile and how clean this looks here. What a sharp look here. And I tell you, it does a great job of sitting in the bed. Just a super clean look. Aerodynamically, this thing is great. John, make sure you pull back so people can see how great this looks. Because it's not about function. Well, it is about function, but it's also about how good it looks. And this looks really good. So let's go into some of the functions here. Let's go ahead and, hey, I didn't lock them. I was ready for it just in case. Now, what a couple of things I like about this. You have a driver's side, you have a passenger side release mechanism. Why is that better? Well, if you're on the highway, you pull off to the side of the road and you got all the traffic on this side, maybe you're going to want to walk over to the passenger side and say, you know what? I don't want to get hit by the car. Now, if you look here, you can see it does release. Now, if you look real closer, you can see this really big, fat seal. And that's going to do a great job of keeping the water out. Also, one of the features on this that is unique to this one, this has a locking mechanism that goes to the entire length of the bed. What are you talking about, Chris? Well, if you look closely here, you'll see there's a little groove right here. John, get there with the camera. When that lays flat, that groove is straight. Now, when this goes down, if you see that? See how it locks in there? Actually, you probably have to go and do that side here. Yeah, thank you. So that's going to lock the whole entire thing here. So this comes down, this locks the whole track. Really good. Also, this right here, I know on some previous models, this was kind of like a cloth, and it had a tendency to come off. They redesigned this. They got this rubber piece, and it locks in there a lot better. I have not had any of these come off, which I like. They made some changes on this new model, the X4S. Some of the changes, some cosmetic. Instead of being silver, this is black. Black gets a little hotter, but it looks better. Also, they changed, let me go to the top here. They changed the material for the top of this, and they changed the glue that holds this. I know some of the earlier models, they had some problems with that. And I was so unhappy with the earlier models, I actually stopped selling them. When they changed these things, and I said, okay, let's give it another shot. Man, they fixed it right. I tell you, I was so happy when they did it. And this has been out for several years now, so it's proven itself. And they changed the warranty from 3 years to 5 years. Now, if we install this for you, that 5 years goes to 10. That's right, we double the warranty. We have a double the warranty program here. And only if we install it for you. If you go and buy yourself, unfortunately, you don't get that double the warranty. Always get us to install it. Now, if you don't live here in this Florida, that's obviously can't have it done here. Now, if you look here, when this is all the way up, it does not block your cameras or your rear window here. Even though on this one, the mirror doesn't really look through it because it's an electric mirror now. But it's nice that you have full access there. This will protect the window a little bit if you have stuff in here. If it comes flying forward, it will hit this and not your window. And there's actually little pads here in case this thing rolls forward. It will protect the window as well. And this is your, I don't know if you see right here, this goes around here, and it just locks into place so it won't roll while you're driving. One of the easier covers to open and close, as you can see, not much to it. Comes around here. And when you get to the end, you do want to kind of push both sides. What happens if you push one side, it has a tendency to push it that way or that way, and one side might not lock. So if you just do what I just did, you're not going to have any issues whatsoever. Very easy to use, looks great. Now, let's talk about a couple things you need to know. As covers go, nothing's waterproof. This is a water-resistant or weather-resistant cover. It does a very good job with the seals. I think it's one of the better covers for water. But if you're thinking that it's going to be airtight and watertight and other thing, but no, it's not going to be that way. Common sense, the way these tailgates are set up, sometimes they let a little water in. The cover can't do anything about that. Now, we do add tailgate seals around here, and that helps a lot. And having the big fat seal there, that helps a lot, and the seals here. So they do a lot to make it the most water resistant possible. But again, use common sense. Another nice thing on this one, it does have 400-pound capacity, but that is evenly distributed. If you got Uncle Louie standing in the middle and he weighs 400 pounds, it will not work. It's not designed that way. It's designed if you want to put some plywood on this. Now this is the X4S. Now they have another model called the X4TS. Same exact model, it's just you can get with the T-slot. So if you get a T-slot, well, of course my truck's not here, but you put racks on it and stuff like that. All in all, great looking cover. Now I'm gonna make sure, I know a lot of people ask, hey, does it work with the tailgate here, which is the top piece here? It does. So I didn't want to forget. So you can still use this great function. I love, by the way, I love GMC's tailgate on here. The Ram one is okay. It's not as good as this one, but and I own a Ram. But all in all, you can still use the same function here. So if you like this, we can ship it anywhere in the country. You can come here, let us put it on for you. Either way, we got you covered. And before I go, don't forget to like and subscribe. I know people forget to do it. It doesn't take any effort. Hit the little like button. It really helps us out. We're a family-owned business. That makes a big difference. And subscribe. See all this cool new stuff. Again, this is a review of the Revolver X4S on a 2500 6.5 GMC Sierra Denali. And I'm Chris with C&H. Thank you.